Hello everybody, my name is Frank Palmer, CEO of DDB Canada. It's a pleasure for me to be here today with you. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you in person. But when I was asked to talk about the agency of the future, you saw that mean picture of me just a minute ago. It came from Strategy Magazine, where they asked me to talk about the agency of the future. And you know, when I first was asked about agency of the future, you know, it's a difficult task to sort of talk about what an agency is going to look like down the road 5 years, 10 years from now. Or even less than that, even 6 months from now. Because our world is changing so fast, it's very difficult for us to sort of keep up with all these changes when each and every day when you read the newspaper, you see something else that's happened with Google or Flickr or Yahoo. Somebody's buying somebody, somebody's merging with somebody else. It's very difficult to sort of keep up with what's happening on a regular basis. All I know is that your agency and my agency is not going to look the same a year from now, and there's a number of reasons for that. But let me first tell you some of the challenges that we're faced with. One is agency principals don't take the same amount of risk that they used to. And the reason for that is there's not a lot of entrepreneurs left in our business. And on the client side, we have few clients that are willing to change from what they're used to and what they're comfortable with, and they're not going to change, therefore they're not taking any risk. So when you have agencies not taking risk, and you got clients not taking risk, then most of the advertising we see today is basically about 90% very dull, very boring and dull. So when something stands out, it stands out in a big, big way. So when I was asked what the agency of the future was going to look like, I said there was about 5 things that I felt that an agency of the future would actually need if they were going to survive. And I'm talking about survival in a very difficult world today. First of all, my first rule was you have to live in continuous revolution. And what I mean by that is you have to be willing to be able to live in constant beta. You have to be trying new things on a constant basis, and if you're not willing to do that, then you're going to be left behind, guaranteed left behind. Probably the most important point today is talent. Talent is the key to survival, not only just in our business, but any business. Talent is the key to survival in the agency business, and there's less of it to go around than ever before. In fact, more people will be willing to pay for talent than ever before. The internet has taken these people up in leaps and bounds. So I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter whether your agency is 10 people or 1,000 people, I could walk into any agency, doesn't matter who they are, and take about 5% or less of their best talent and put that agency out of business. And if you want to make sure that you're going to survive in this industry in the future, make sure you protect your very best talent. The third point that I want to bring it up is look and act differently. Now, you're not going to find too many people that will stand on the front of a cover in a magazine in a butcher outfit. And I'm not suggesting that you have to do that. But you have to look and act very differently if you want to be noticed by your potential new clients or your existing clients. You better look different, you better act different, and you better act like a leader. Otherwise, it's just not going to work for you. You're going to be finding yourself slowly losing clients to those that do. Fortunately, right now, there's very few agencies that actually look and act different. So there's an opportunity here for each and every one of you to get on that bandwagon and do something. The fourth point that I want to point out is engage in new technology. If you don't understand the internet and you don't understand what's happening in that world, you better get on the bandwagon now. Because I'll tell you right now, that is the way the world is going. In fact, you better be led by that technology, and you better be led by new internet opportunities, because your agency is going to be left behind if you're still thinking that television and radio and outdoor is going to work for you. It has its place. But basically, the third screen, which is your iPhone or your BlackBerry, is the way the world is going, and you better be on that bandwagon. Otherwise, the train has left the station for you. And my final point really is find the big idea. Trust me when I say that your clients are always looking for something unexpected. They're looking for the surprise. They're looking for something that you can go in and give to them in the way of something that's new and unique. Because if you're constantly living in a continuous revolution, making sure that your talent is the key to your survival, you look and act differently, and you're engaging in new technology, you will find the big idea and you will survive. Hopefully you have a great convention. I wish I was there to talk to you in person. Good luck. on survival in the future.